Morning everyone, welcome. I am starting my video out on my walk this morning. Kind of winded. I'm walking around in the woods with my dog Sapphira. Come on, Sapphira. Sapphira, come. And we are getting our walk in for our challenge. I have been doing a walking challenge over in my Patreon group. This is day 26 of our challenge, and let me tell you, the women in that group are putting me to shame. They are killing it. And it's been a really great challenge so far. I thought I heard a car back there. But anyways, I am going to be doing a vlog style video today. Just sharing my activity, my meals, whatever may happen within the day today with you all. I have no plan for today. I don't know what we're making for our meals yet. I'm just going to kind of wing it. Once I figure all that out, I will be posting and letting you know what we're eating, whatever activity I'm doing, whatever fun stuff's going on throughout the day today. This morning, I've already had a cup of black coffee, and that is all I've had. I should have drank some water before I went out for my walk, and I don't have any with me, so feeling a little thirsty. So when I get back to the house, I'm gonna have some water, start hydrating, and then when me and Ed have our first meals today, I'll show you what we're having. So I'll see you then. Look at these beautiful wildflowers. I just love wildflowers. They're so pretty on the side of the road here amongst all of the trees and weeds. I don't know if you can hear the birds, but this is such a peaceful time, getting out and walking in nature and just enjoying the sounds, the sights, the dog. And I just take it all in. Check that out. So beautiful. There is no smell like being out in the woods, the fresh air. It's just amazing. I always tell Ed, I wish I could bottle up this smell, but you cannot mimic this smell. I have bought candles trying to mimic this smell, and you just can't. It's God's blessing to us just to be able to enjoy nature and all the things that he created, and man just cannot mimic that. So just enjoy my walk here today. I'll be back. I'm back from my walk, and I am sitting here hydrating with some Element. This is the sparkling citrus salt. This is great. But I'm waiting for Ed. He went to physical therapy this morning, and I asked him to go to our little local butcher where we get fresh eggs, and I asked him to go and see if they have eggs, and if they do, to get about 8 dozen if he can. We go through eggs like you would not believe. And this little farm sells fresh farm eggs. They have the chickens there on site, $2 a dozen, and it's amazing. It's amazing that you can get, you know, these fresh eggs for $2 a dozen, and they're like $4 a dozen in the store. I also asked him to ask the butcher if he has any beef fat trimmings. We feed our birds right over on this tree over here behind me. I have a big suet bird feeder. My birds are carnivore. I feed them, especially in the wintertime. I love to keep beef fat out there for them all winter, because up here it's rough. Everything freezes over, and they just love it in the wintertime. And so we are all out right now. It's empty, and the birds have been letting us know that that bird feeder is empty. So I asked Ed to find out if they have any beef fat that they can sell us, that we can stick in that bird feeder. They absolutely love it. I hope they have some, because we have those birds spoiled to getting that beef fat. So when he gets back, I'll let you know what we're having for our first meal. I'll see you then. Right, so I'm getting ready to eat my first meal today. Ed already had his breakfast. What did you have?
Sausage and cheese and onion omelet.
He had a sausage, cheese, and onion omelet, and I had to run to the store real quick. So he ate while I was gone. So I'm going to show you what I'm having. I'm having a protein power breakfast bowl this morning. Power protein breakfast bowl this morning. All right, so this is my power bowl. So I have, I got the inspo for this over on Instagram, and this is cottage cheese in the bottom, half a cup. And then I have 3 scrambled eggs that are scrambled in butter. And I have a couple of little onions on here just to give it a little flavor. I sprinkled it with this chili lime seasoning from Real Salt, Redmond's Real Salt. And I have some coffee here with some frothed up milk and some cinnamon sprinkle on top. So very fancy breakfast this morning.
Looks fantastic.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then we got some exciting plans for the day. We'll be back to show you what we're gonna do. We just decided on something, and it's gonna be a fun day, we hope. See you soon. All right, so we're on the go. We are, whoo, bumpy road. We are headed to our little small town county fair. Is it a county fair? It's a county fair. They've been having a county fair all week, and we haven't gone to any of it. And so we decided today, the weather's great, and we decided that we would go and walk around and see what there is to see. There is an event tonight that Ed really wants to go to.
Bump and jump.
It's called the Bump and Jump, and it is
How can that not be fun?
it's cars. I don't know if it's a demolition derby.
It's basically a demolition derby relay race.
Races, yeah, it's gonna be crash 'em up stuff, you know. So we're gonna go to that tonight at 7. So we just thought we'd walk around a little bit and check it out in the daytime, and then we'll come back home, have some dinner, and then we'll go back and watch the, you know, the destruction. Ed's having his element. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. I might do some filming there if we see anything interesting, and we'll see you then. All right, so this is the little rides area, and this doesn't start till 2 o'clock. I was telling Ed we should ride on the Ferris wheel, but this is all for little kids, little kiddie rides. And of course, you got the walking tacos, cotton candy, caramel apples, elephant ears, corn dogs. I'm gonna look and see what kind of foods they have here just for kicks and giggles. All right, we have a little feeding, petting farm. Oh, look at those turtles, tortoises. Okay, you guys, I get excited when I see little animals. Aww, look at the goats. Hi.
Want to feed them? You have a quarter.
Look at the babies. I want to see these turtles. Check them out. Wow. Look at you. You look really tasty. There's some pork chops.
Pork chop. What's up, pork chop?
Isn't he big? He's got like a little sore on him. There's some babies. Look at the little tail. Aww.
That one's name's Bob Evans. The other one is Spicy Deans.
They're cute though when they're little. Stinky. All right, let's move along, move along. Baby goats are so cute. Look at this baby lamb. Hi, little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Hey, hi there. Hi, sweetie. Oh, he's so cute.
I can't wait to shove that big cow.
He's such a
Oh, he just did that
cutie.
one.
Yeah, there's a bully in here. That's a bully right there. He's a bully.
You know, he shoved the
Bully goat.
baby one.
He's shoving everybody.
Yeah, he shoved the baby. I want to see him shove.
Hey, quit shoving everybody. Some vendors here with some different things for sale. This looks quite interesting over here.
That's a big fish.
Wow, with the eagles on it. We'll go check that out in a minute. All right, we're going over there right now. Ed wants to go see this bench with the eagles on it. That is pretty sweet, actually.
Chainsaw Carb.
You got the Grim Reaper over there.
See what the
Wow.
two bears are.
This is so, oh wow, look at that fish. Look at this big fish right here.
Wow.
Huh?
That's awesome.
Wow, as tall as Ed. This
Made this one.
This bench is awesome. Look at that.
Need to have something like this in front of our helmet.
And here's the demonstrations. When they do the carving. Look at that thing. Wow. That's kind of scary. So cool. Such talent. Look at the one over here. Look at this bench over here with the bears. Wow. That is so awesome. Got back from the county fair. We walked around and looked at a few of the vendors. Ed had his leg brace on, but he just can't walk for very long. So we sat down and watched a really fun little one-man circus called Rockin' Circus. He jumped without any kind of cables or anything from like 65 feet. He's just like, you know, just like a crazy person. So it's 2 o'clock. We just got back. We are gonna have dinner around 5 o'clock, and then we are going to go back to the fair for the bump and run. I think I might have called it bump and jump earlier, but it's bump and run. We walked past a vendor with iced coffees and that, and it really put me in the mood for an iced coffee. So I'm gonna show you how I make a coffee frappe with some prime protein. All right, so I have some ice here in this little personal size blender attachment. I have some stock coffee here. I'm gonna fill this with coffee. Not quite to the max line because I like to leave a little room. And then I am going to use a little bit of heavy cream. This is a treat, you guys. I don't make something like this very often. It's just hot out and I just want something that is really good and cold. And I usually like my little coffee pick-me-up around this time of day anyways. This is Equip Prime Protein Iced Coffee. This has grass-fed beef isolate powder in it, and it has a coffee flavor to it. It's really good, and I'm just gonna throw that in there, a scoop of that, and then I'm gonna blend this up in my blender. I'll be right back. Look at that, just like at a coffee shop. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this, and this will tide me over until dinner time. So I'll see you at dinner time. We're gonna be making flank steak. All right, so it is 10 after 5, and we are making dinner. Ed has our flank steak on the grill. So I'll tell you a little bit about this flank steak. I went to Sam's and I bought 2 packs of flank steaks, and they're really big flank steaks, and there's 2 in each pack. And so I brought them home. I vacuum sealed them with a marinade, and I just put in some, what did I put in? I put in some olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. And then on this one here, I sprinkled some of the chili lime seasoning from Redmond's. It's been in the freezer. We froze them like that. I thawed it today. It's been thawing in the marinades. So Ed threw it on the grill. It's hot and fast. We're cooking it real hot and fast. And that looks amazing. Master griller.
That's all you get.
Yeah, we can't let the heat out. All right, so let's go over to the table here, and I'll show you what we've got for our fixins. So I have some Colby Jack cheese here shredded, and I have some salsa. This is the only salsa I could pick up today at the store, and so that's that. And then I got some guacamole. Pickings are slim up here. You got to kind of get what you can get. And then I have some sour cream, and I got some raspberries for dessert. Just some fresh raspberries. They looked really good. And I'm going to be having some Zevia peach tea. I don't know what Ed's having. He's probably having Diet Coke. All right, so we've let this sit for a few minutes, and Ed's gonna cut it up. Gotta cut it against the grain. You always need to cut flank against the grain because of the
Grain goes this way.
The toughness of it. It's a tougher cut of steak, and if you go against the grain, then it comes apart more easily when you're eating it. So marinade helps too. And the fact that you slice it real thin like that helps. It's really, really good.
Gotta get you one of these.
Ed loves that knife.
I don't use anything else, even for little stuff. Onions, everything.
Yep, he's
Awesome.
always chopping with that. So, all right. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and make some tacos up here. Oh, where's our shells?
Under here.
Oh, we have
Underneath plate number 2.
we have some wraps. I have egg life wraps. Don't get them mixed up. I don't want those things. There we go. I have 2 egg life wraps, and Ed's having the Mission low carb tortillas, and we're just gonna make some tacos with this. We'll be back when we have our
Night of Destruction.
Night of Destruction bumpin'. It's bump and run. We were calling it bump and jump earlier. There used to be a video game back in the 80s and 90s called Bump and Jump, ColecoVision. I think that's where we get that from. All right, we'll be back.
Okay, guys, here's your public service announcement. I don't know if everybody does this or not, but it's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like sour cream just taking the lid off and eating it. You gotta mix it up. You gotta make it all the same. See how nice? You get your dollop. Look at it's just better that way. Okay, that's all.
Number 20, Ken Lane, taking that early lead down the backstretch. Yes, we got a little book draft to go inside. Now supposed to burn. Have a little stretch on it, going around the curve. Oh, come on, man, let's go. Out to the top, top to it bigger. Just be sure.
So it is 9 o'clock at night, and we just came home from the bump and run. It was a lot of fun, but we sat in the front row, and it's just all sand up here everywhere you go. And so the track was all sand, and these cars that were racing around were throwing sand and dust all up on us. So I had to like jump in the shower as soon as I got here and just clean my hair and everything, because I felt like I was just covered in sand. So I am up in my office right now because this is the quietest part in the house. There is a concert going on the lake. It is an annual thing. We have a resident on the lake who has a band, and once every summer he has a concert out on the beach. And so his little band is out there right now, and it is very loud. So I wanted to come up here because you got to be really careful on YouTube not to play any kind of music or anything that is copyrighted, because you can get a copyright infringement on your video. I just had to come up here because I wanted to just close out the video and not have any of that music playing in the background. So it was a very busy day today. We had a lot of fun, and I broke 10,000 steps today. I got like almost 11,000 steps on my watch. So that's a good thing. That'll be good to share that over in my walking challenge on Patreon. But I'm gonna go for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed and give us a thumbs up. It really helps us get up in the algorithm. And I hope you have a great night or day whenever I post this. Thank you for watching, and God bless.